we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Furry Flyers franchise rebuild here in Super Mega Baseball 4. Year number 2 in control of the team, and year number 5 in the Green Nachos League as part of this randomized franchise experiment. Last episode, we came off a loss from the Swampers. The episode previously, we started it off with a game in the sim here, winning against the Gold Coats 4-2. We then took on the Bottlenoses in the game we played, where we got a fantastic start from rookie Jaden Mayer, as we went on to win 9-4 as our offense exploded for multiple runs off of former starter Killer Duffy. And then we also simmed this game against the last place Beast, which we won 5-2 rather convincingly. Today's episode, we are taking on the second place team in our division, the Night Bats, as it's a battle atop the division to see who will have control moving into the final 5 games of the season. Night Bats come in at 11-6, and we come in at 12-5, only one game separating the two clubs who are racing for the division title. On the mound for the Night Bats, former thumper Vic Kerr, 0-1 with a 7.31 ERA and a 1.56 whip. Rally stopper and crossed up his traits, and on the mound for us, the injured Mike Asiago, 1-1 with a 4.24 ERA and a 1.16 whip, coming off a start where he took the loss and a line drive to the face for his troubles. Lineup for today's game, leading off at first base, is going to be Atlas Good. Hold on. Set lineup in there. Am I going to keep Stark in? I think I said I was going to start Churnley over him because Churnley's been playing much better recently. I'm going to move Kaboots down to the 9 slot. McDonald can start at catcher. Peterson can bat above Churnley. She's got better ratings. Okay, there we go. So it's good leading off at first. Kerr locked in center. Mustard is DHing. Barnswaba locked in at third. Hamilton at shortstop. Peterson in left. Churnley in right. McDonald catching. And Kaboots tense at second base. Lineup for the Night Bats, leading off at shortstop, locked in Stub Kruger, then catcher Banjo Crosby, center fielder Emmanuel Slubby locked in, then it's right fielder tense Sam Rich, second baseman Anaya Schmidt, first baseman tense Cowie Hackett, DH Braylon Jenkins, tense third baseman Stamp Gray, and then batting 9 is their left fielder Fist Connor. Give you a preview. The only time we played the Night Bats earlier this year was the second game of the season. We won 8-6 in a slugfest, so let's see if this holds true here today. They did not change their lineup. Let's go have some fun. We're at Battery Bay under the lights tonight as we are coming to defend our home turf. Battle of the Bats. Who's going to come out on top? Alrighty, let's get it on, folks. Have some fun tonight. Here we go. Shortstop Stub Kruger leading off, locked in, hitting .306 with a homer, 11 RBIs, facing Mike Asiago, the right-hander. 1-1 with a 4.24 ERA and a 1.16 whip, 11 earned runs given up in 4 starts, 23 1/3 innings pitched. Just under 6 innings to start for Asiago. 25 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 2 homers, 1 hit batsman, 12 strikeouts at a batting average against .272. He is coming off an injury, though. His last start, he took a line drive to the face. So he's not quite fully healed up all the way, but it is enough where it's not affecting his ratings terribly much. Does still have his pesky falls behind trade. His first pitch heater away is fouled back, 0-1. Curveball up and in. Kruger fouls it back, 0-2. Up and away. Fouled off, 0-2. Two-seam up and in. High and tight, 1-2. Change up inside. Holster the sword. First punch out from Mike. He fooled him badly. Waving bye-bye. Next up, catcher Banjo Crosby hitting .250 with a homer. 7 RBIs. Cut up and in on the first pitch, ripped foul, out of play, 0-1, little early Banjo. Change it down and in, chased, pulled foul again, it's 0-2, little early. Tough out activates for Crosby. Forcing her up and away, way high, 1-2. Cut her down and away, line to third, picked by Barnswaba on the hop, throw to first, 2 down. Base empty for center fielder Emmanuel Slubby, locked in hitting .302 with 5 homers, 6 RBIs on the season. First pitch curveball up and away. That is a strike called. 0-1. Forcing down and in. Strike called. It's quickly 0-2. Mike looking to make quick work of the night bats here in the first inning. Teasing ripping in. Fouled back. Chased it, but out of play. 0-2. Cut up and away. Way high. 1-2. Change it down and away. Hitting the hole to short, slow roller. Hamilton on the dive, makes the stop, throw to first. Not in time, just late. Slubby with the good speed beats it out for an infield single. He's on with 2 down for tense right fielder Sam Rich. Hitting 132 on the year with a homer and 5 RBIs. A very down year for Rich compared to last season, where he's one of the club's leading hitters. This season, he's one of the club's worst hitters. There the runner goes, throw down to second. Just in time to nail Slubby. Nice throw from MacDonald, and that ends the inning as Slubby got greedy. We didn't even need Cannon Arm to get him. Bottom 1, it's scoreless. Good. Kerr and Mustard coming up. Atlas Good leading off. First baseman hitting 278, 2 homers, 10 RBIs, facing Vic Kerr, the former Thumper. Kerr 0-1 with a 7.31 ERA and a 1.56 whip. 13 earned runs given up in 4 starts. He's only thrown 16 innings this year, 4 innings a start. 24 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 5 homers, 7 strikeouts, and batting average against of 338. Kerr not having a fantastic season or even a good season. It's been abysmal. He's the worst performing starter in their rotation this season. Only one who even compares is Jonathan Pruitt. Change up and away, taken high on the first pitch, ball 1. Kerr has regressed down to only 3 pitches. He used to have a 4-seamer, a cutter, a slider, and a changeup. He no longer has his 4-seamer. Change it down and away, low and outside. It's 2-0. Slider at the knees, blasted by Good, deep to center field. He teed off on it, running out of room at the wall of Slubby, looking up, and that ball takes flight and lands in the batter's eye, dead center. Atlas Good showing off the strength as he puts it out in the deepest part of the park. That is a bomb, and the Furry Flyers have a 1-0 lead on Good's 3rd homer of the year. Way to make a statement, Atlas. He's got the world on his shoulders. Xander Kerr up next, center fielder locked in, hitting 375, 3 homers, 9 RBIs, facing a now tense Vic Kerr. Change up and away outside, ball 1. Heater up and away, Kerr goes with it, fouls it off on the left side out of reach of Connor, 1-1. Side of midwind, rope down the right field line, fair ball into the corner as Rich is going to give chase. Plays the ricochet correctly, throw in is not in time. It is a double for Kerr. Next up, DH swing Mustard, hitting 240 on the year, 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Mind gamer active for Mustard as that changeup misses inside to Kerr, ball 1. Heater at the knees, blasted by Kerr to left center field. Taking flight, it's off the top of the wall into the stands. It's an absolute piss missile from Swing Mustard as it skims the wall on the way out in left center. His 3rd homer of the year. It is 3-0 Flyers. Make the statement. Next up is Mimi Barneswobble, the rookie 3rd baseman, locked in, hitting 479, 7 homers, 20 RBIs. Cut her away, that's a strike, 0-1. Heater at the knees, popped her up. Off the mound is Kerr to his left, slightly in front of it. He will put it away, 1 down. Barneswobble just missed that fastball. Next up is shortstop Gingham Hamilton, hitting 284 with 2 homers, 9 RBIs, bad ball hitter and mind gamer both active. Cutter at the knees, lined over short, leaping reach by Kruger, but it's just out of reach, and that is going to be extra bases as it rolls to the fence. Another double. Hamilton in scoring position, 1 down. That's our 3rd extra base hit of the inning. That'll bring up Lily Peterson, hitting 243 with 3 RBIs on the year. Sophomore outfielder looking to bring home another run. Pick off to second, back safely as the runner. Hamilton with good wheels, but not good enough to beat the arm behind the plate. And Cutter's knees, line to left of center. That's going to hang up out there for Slubby. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. Tagging is the lead runner. Throw to 3rd, just late. Ballsy play, Hamilton. He's 90 feet away from scoring. 2 down for rookie right fielder Julian Chernley, hitting 297. 5 RBIs on the year for the rookie outfielder. Getting another start as he's playing in place of Bradley Stark. who's once again tense. Cutter up and in, misses inside. Ball 1. Change it down and in. Ripped foul by Chernley early. 1-1. Popped up the slider away. Off the mound to his left is Kerr, and that ends the inning finally. 4 hits in the inning for the Furry Flyers, 2 of them home runs, driving in 3 as Mustard and Good each hit their 3rd homers of the year. To the second, it's 3-0. Rich, Schmidt, and Hackett coming up. Sam Rich's at bat resets as Slubby was caught stealing to end the inning in the 1st. Still tense. Four-seamer way outside on the first pitch from Asiago. Ball 1. Change it down in the way. Chopper to short, slow roller. Hamilton charges. Throw to first. 1 down. Next up, second baseman Anaya Schmidt, hitting .329 with 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Two-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Line to center. Kerr coming on. Slides. Nice catch, Xander. What a play. 2 down. Next up, Cowie Hackett, the first baseman. He's tense, hitting .310 on the year. 4 homers, 7 RBIs. Cutter down in the way, outside. Ball 1. Forcing it down and in. Fouled off. 1-1. Cutter up and in. Fouled off. 1-2. Two-seamer away. Fouled off. Still 1-2. Curve up and in. Line to right field, hanging up for Chernley. That is a 1-2-3 inning here for Asiago. Bottom 2, it's 3-0. MacDonald, Kaboots, and Good. 8-9-1 coming up for the Flyers. Backup catcher Lilith MacDonald up next, hitting .267, 4 RBIs on the year, leading off the second here, batting in the 8th slot. Slider up in the first pitch, and she goes after it, but skies a dead center to Slubby. Not solid contact there, easy catch for him, 1 down. Next up is rookie second baseman Aisha Kaboots, who is tense. Hitting .284 with 4 homers, 8 RBIs. She has dropped to the bottom of the lineup because of her mojo. Change it down and in as a strike called, 0-1. Peter down in the way is low, 1-1. Change up and in, inside misses to Kaboots, 2-1. Slider away, chase, dribbler to short. Kruger charges, throw to first, 2 down. Base is empty for Good, who led off the game with a home run. He's locked in. Crushed the slider at the knees his first time up. Middle center of the zone. Cutter inside, that's a strike, 0-1, nice pitch. Slider down the way, grounder to short, right at Kruger, hard hit, but that's a 1-2-3 inning. Good bounce back inning for Kerr to the 3rd. Jenkins, Gray, and Connor coming up. DH Braylon Jenkins leading off, first pitch Slayer active, hitting .250, 2 homers, 7 RBIs on the year. Well down and in on the first one, taken low, ball 1. Four-seamer away, chopped hard to short. Hamilton charges in. Throw to first, 1 down. Stamp Gray up next, third baseman tense. Inside pitch active, hitting .254 with a homer, 5 RBIs. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch. Outside, no call, ball 1. Cutter down and away, that's a strike this time called, 1-1. Curve up and away. Whiffed on it, 1-2 out in front of him. Forcing it down and away. Grounded hard to short. Kaboots to a right, backhands. Throw to first, 2 down. Asiago cruising. Here's 9-hitter Fisk Connor. Left fielder hitting .298 on the year. No homers, no RBIs. Change up on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1, center of the zone. Forcing it down and in. Rip foul, out of play, 0-2. Riffer activates for Connor. Cut up and away. Outside, 1-2. Curveball down and away. Line at the middle, that is a base hit. First hit of the day, or second hit of the day for the Night Bats, as Connor's on here with 2 down in the 3rd. Inning continues for Kruger. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Got him out in front of that changeup his first at bat. Two-seamer up and away on the first pitch. Ripped foul, out of play, 0-1. Cut up and in. High, 1-1. Forcing him down in the way. Outside, 2-1. Ball down and in. Turned on, hit well to left field. Peterson on the run. Makes the catch on the liner, and that ends the inning. Another 0, bottom 3. Kerr, Mustard, and Barneswobble coming up. Kerr is 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. He's locked in right now. Facing is still 10's Vic Kerr. Easy target active for Kerr here. Kerr on Kerr action as that slider down and in is a called strike, 0-1. Change away, that's a strike call, 0-2. Change with the knees, rip foul, still 0-2. Change away, rip foul again, still 0-2. Change away, still fouled off, 0-2. Cutter high, 1-2. That was nowhere near the zone. Slider middle in, popped him up, foul territory behind the plate. Out of the crouch is going to be Crosby for the first out. Next up is DH Swing Mustard, who hit a 2-run bomb his first time up, 1 for 1 today. Change it low, misses, ball 1. Change up and in, inside, 2-0 count to Mustard. Cutter up, missed it center of the zone, popped him up. Shallow left center, out for it, the shortstop Kruger. He'll put it away, 2 down. Base is empty for Barneswobble, who popped out to the pitcher, first at bat, still locked in. Change up high, ball 1, good eye there. Kerr finally back to neutral mojo. Cutter taken low on the check swing, 2-0. Change with the knees, ripped the first past the diving glove of Hackett, it's a base hit. Barneswobble 1 for 2, inning continues with that 2-out knock. That will bring up the 5-hitter today, Gingham Hamilton, who doubled his first at bat, is 1 for 1. Currently locked in. Chase to change up low, back to Kerr on the grounder, and that is going to end the inning. To the 4th, it's 3-0. Crosby, Slubby, and Rich. Hard lineup coming up for the night bats. There's Crosby, 0 for 1 today. Curveball inside, misses, ball 1. Cutter away, crack down the left field line, hooking foul. That's going to get way out of play, 1-1. Using the middle in, foul off, 1-2. Bat activates for Crosby. Change him up and away. Sky to right field, got him under it. Chernley over to his right a step. Puts it away in medium deep right, 1 down. Next up is Slubby, 1 for 1 with a single, and then he was brought out trying to steal second base. Still locked in though. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch, check strike, 0-1. Change it down and away, fouled off, 0-2. Cutter down and in. Doors blew it by him. Second punch out from Mike. Got him with the low cheese. 2 down. Here's Rich over 1 today. Peter up and in inside. Ball 1. Asiago now locked in. Ball down in the way. Ripped foul out of play. 1-1. Cutter up and away. Chased outside, blooper behind second, Kaboots on the run, right center, dives and makes the nice catch, nice play, rookie, 1-2-3 inning for the night bats. Bottom 4, it's 3-0, Peterson, Chernley, and MacDonald coming up. Way to save a hit there, Aisha, nice play. Peterson leading off, 0 for 1 today. Go out to center her first at bat. Cutter inside, strike called, 0-1, nice pitch from Kerr. Cutter low, 1-1. Cutter in there at the knees, 1-2. Slider at the knees, ripped up the line. Fair ball past the diving glove of Gray, and that is a base hit. Peterson's first hit today. She's 1 for 2, and she's on with Steeler now. Here's Chernley, 0 for 1 today with a ground out back, pop out back to the pitcher. Cutter down and in, off the glove of the catcher, crossed him up. Another one of Kerr's, unfortunately, bad traits as Crosby couldn't handle it, and that is a free base run, advancement for Peterson. She didn't even have to steal. 0-1 count to Chernley, as that was a strike on the inside corner. Cutter up, taken high, 1-1, good eye. Go Julian. Change it down and in, blooped over second. That is not going to get over Schmidt's glove for the first out. Next up, Lilith MacDonald, catcher, 0 for 1 today. Round it back to the pitcher, first to bat. Or no, flew out the center, that's right. Slider away, outside. Ball 1. Cutter away, strike call, 1-1. Cutter up and in, late swing, 1-2. Got to get around on it faster, Lilith. Cutter up, lined up the middle, base hit past Kerr's glove into center field. Peterson to third, she is going to be held. That's a good throw from Slovey. Runners at the corners, 1 down here for Kaboot. So for 1 day for the rookie, she is tense. Rally stopper active for Kerr for the first time today. Cutter up, strike called, 0-1. Cutter up and in, hit on the ground hard to short, right at Kruger to second 1. Schmidt on the first, double play, and that ends the inning, of course. To the 5th, it's 3-0. Schmidt, Hackett, and Jenkins coming up. Here's Schmidt, 0 for 1 today, and that was on a Tier 1 rally stopper, too. It's still a very powerful trait. Curveball up and in, strike called, 0-1. Definitely gave Kerr the confidence he needed to get out of that last inning. Scoreless, Heater line past the first baseman, good on the dive. That is a leadoff single here in the 5th. Batter at first base is Schmidt, and that'll bring up Hackett, 0 for 1 today. Bat jumps active for first base. Cannon on behind the plate here. 2 down and away in the first one. Strike call, 0-1. Cutter down and in. Inside, 1-1. Curveball up and away. Whiffed on it, 1-2. Nice pitch. Four-seamer up and in. Doors got him with the high cheese. He chased it. Third punch out for Asiago. 1 down for the DH Jenkins, who's 0 for 1 with first pitch Slayer. He's in the middle of the plate, let the knees, line to left. That's down in front of Peterson for a base hit. First and second now with 1 down. That was a mistake pitch from Neo. Wanted that on the corner, not in the center of the zone. There's Stamp Gray 0 for 1 with inside pitch. Change up at the knees, low, ball 1. Cutter up and away, high, 2-0. Forcing it down and away, check strike, 2-1. Ball up and away, strike called, 2-2, it floats in there. Zoom up and away, popped him up, shallow right center, Kaboot's out in the grass. Puts it away for the second out, runners have to hold. That is going to bring up the 9-hitter. It's Fist Connor, one with a single. The other trying to come through here with a clutch 2-out hit in the 5th. Forcing it down on the first pitch, way low. Ball 1. Zoomer up and in. Jam shot foul, 1-1 on the right side. Cut up and away. Popped him up down the left field line in foul territory. Peterson got a long run. She was shaded the other way. She will get there in foul territory to end the inning. Nice running Peterson. Halfway home, it's bottom 5. 3-0 the score. Good, Kerr, and Mustard coming up. There's Good. 1 for 2 with a pop out and a solo homer. Still locked in. Slided down and in, off the plate. Ball 1. Right middle in, line at the middle. Base hit for Good. His second hit of the day. He's 2 for 3. Leadoff man on in the 5th here for the Flyers. Next up, center fielder Xander Kerr, 1 for 2 with a double today. Stealer active at first base for Good. Cut up and in, that's a strike, 0-1. Xander taking it. Slider down, hit well by Xander to center field. He's going to try and do what Good did, but he doesn't have the strength. Hanging up for Slubby, he'll put it away, 1 down. Good swing, just a little under it. Too high of a launch angle there. Next up is Swing Mustard, 1 for 2 with a solo home, 2-run homer today. Cutter at the knees. I should have swung at that. 0-1. Center cut 2. Cutter up, middle of the zone line, back up the box. Base hit for Mustard. 2 on, 1 down. Furry Flyers threatening here in the 5th. Barnes wobble up with RBI hero. 1 for 2 with a single. She's locked in. Singled last at bat. She's also popped out to the pitcher. Rally stopper active for the second time today for Kerr. First time it was active today, he turned to double play immediately. Changed away, rope to right field, base hit for Barnes. Wobble on the bases will be loaded up. Good as the hold, he doesn't run well, and it was right at Sam Rich, so bases loaded for Hamilton. 1 for 2 with a double. Can Gingham deliver? High ball hitter, mind gamer active against rally stopper. Slider up and away, that's a strike. 0-1, nice pitch, Vic. Checked inside on the slider, good take. 1-1. Change up and in, roped hard to first on the ground. Hackett backhands clean to the second one. Kruger to first, double play. And once again, Vic Kerr gets a clutch double play ball to get out of the jam. To the sixth, it's still 3-0. Kruger, Crosby, and Slubby coming up. There's Kruger, 0 for 2 today. Jason still locked in Asiago here. Cutter down middle in, blew it by him, 0-1. Ball down and away. Checked outside, 1-1, good take. Force it up and away. Strike called, 1-2, nice pitch. Two-seamer up and in. Blooper to left field over the leaping glove of Hamilton. It's down for a hit. Leadoff single for Kruger as he's on. That'll bring up Crosby. Banjo 0 for 2 today. Distractor active at first base. Ball's behind active as well, so Asiago's accuracy is basically down below 20 here on this first pitch. Change it down, taken low, ball 1. Now it's back up to about 45, I believe. Forcing down and in. One hopper to short, picked by Hamilton to second 1. Kaboots to first. Double play, love to see a nice pitch on Mike. 2 down, bases empty for Slubby, 1 for 2 with a single. Forcing up and in on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. 70th pitch of the day for Mike coming here. Curveball down and away in the dirt, 1-1. Away, foul off, 1-2. Change it down and in. Chased it, foul off, still 1-2. Forcing up, foul off, still 1-2. Curveball up and in. Popped him up foul. Will that stay in play for MacDonald out of the crouch? Yes, it will. And that ends the inning. Nice pitching, Mike. 6 shutout innings for him. Bottom 6. 3-0 the score. Peterson, Chernley, and MacDonald coming up. Billy Peterson leading off. 1 for 2 with a single. Cutter down and in. Off the plate. Ball 1. Cutter at the knees. Turned on by Peterson. Skied to left, but that is going to be right at Fist Connor. Easy first out. That'll bring up Chernley next, the rookie 0 for 2 today. Change it up, that's high, ball 1, get out of there. Slide to middle of the plate, Chopper up the middle of the short, diving Kruger to his left to make the stop, throw to first, just in time, 2 down, nice play, Stubb. 2 down for MacDonald, 1 for 2 with a single last at bat. Lilith trying to keep the inning alive here. Cutter up and away outside, ball 1. Cutter middle in, Chopper to short, right at Kruger, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Kerr. He's through 6 quality innings. 3 runs given up to the 7th. Rich, Schmidt, and Hackett coming up. Asiago coming back out for the 7th. There's Rich, he's 0 for 2, still tense on the day. First pitch curveball at the knees. Check low, 1-0. Forcing down and away. Chopper at the middle of the second. Kaboots dives out of her reach. It's a base hit into center. Leadoff knock here for Rich, and that'll put him on to start the 7th. Next up, Schmidt, 1 for 2 with a single. Two-seam up and away. High, ball 1. Forcing at the knees. Chopped at the middle, another base hit. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and that is going to do it for Mike Asiago today, as he's going to be taken out. 6+ innings today for Mike. He's given up 7 total hits, no walks, and strikes out 3. Pretty good outing for Mike. It's a quality start, guaranteed, no matter what happens. Come out of the bullpen here. Right now, we're going to hand it over here to Raymond Benson out of the bullpen as he's going to take over. Benson on the year, 1-0 with a 0 ERA and an 0.93 whip. No runs given up in 5 appearances. 1 save on the year, 9 2/3 innings pitched. 7 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts, and a batting average against him 206. But one of our more consistent relievers this season. He's the only one yet to give up a run so far at this point. First pitch to Hackett. Cutter down in the way. Outside. Ball 1. In the middle in. Fouled off. 1-1. Cutter up and away. Check strike. 1-2. Nice pitch. Cutter down in the way. Low. 2-2. Forcing up and in. Blew blew it by him. Doors chased it inside. First punch out for Benson. Jenkins up next, 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch Slayer still active. Forcing down and in. Strike. Oh, nope. Inside off the corner. Ball 1. Slider pin in. High. 2-0. Cutter up. Strike called at the letters. 2-1. Forcing it down and away. Blew it by him. Doors. 2-2. Cutter down and in. Chopper back to the mound. Benson to second. 1. Hamilton to first. Double play. You love to see it. Let's go. Raymond gets out of the jam. Bottom 7. It's 3-0. Caboots, Good, and Kerr coming up. Benson strands the 2 inherited runners. Caboots leading off. 0 for 2 today at the bottom of the lineup. She's tense. Slider in the dirt. Misses from Vic Kerr. Ball 1. Change up inside off the corner. 2-0 count to Caboots. Cutter middle of the plate. Rope to right center field into the gap, and that is extra bases for Caboots. It rolls to the fence. Rich giving chase. Gets it in quickly. It is still a leadoff double as Caboots in safely. Got to bring up Atlas Good. 2 for 3 with the solo homer and a single. They're staying out there facing the locked-in Atlas. Cutter down and then rope to left field. That will get down. Nope, Connor gets there just in time. 1 down. Hung up just enough. Hey, Shanable, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. Hopefully your day's been going well. It's looking good so far. Let's see if we can keep it rolling. Xander Kerr up next. 1 for 3 with the double. He's locked in. Xander versus Vic, who'll come out on top. Change of away, strike called. 0-1. Cutter up, whiffed on it. 0-2, just missed it. Cutter up and in. Blooper to first. Easy catch there for Hackett. 2 down. Got to bring up Mustard. 2 for 3 day. Single and a 2-run homer today. Swing still has Mind Gamer active. Cutter with knees line to left center field. That is going to get down in front of Slubby for a base hit. Coming around third, Caboots. She'll score easily. 4-0 Flyers. Third RBI of the day for Mustard. And that takes away the quality start from Vic Kerr. Just like that. Barnes Wobble up next. Rookie on fire. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. And they're leaving Kerr in to face her. Interesting choice. Cutter up and in way high. Ball 1. Cutter at the knees. Blasted by Barnes Wobble. Dead center field. That's not coming back, folks. It was absolutely annihilated. Piss missile into the batter's eye. And that takes flight and leaves this field of play. Barnes Wobble, the rookie, hits another home run, her 8th of the year. And it is 6-0 Flyers as we bust it open in the 7th. Let's go. So what do they think was going to happen? Exactly, one boy. Exactly. Why would you pitch to her? Welcome in, buddy. Hopefully your day's been going well. And Vic Kerr finally is yoinked. Former thumper replaced by Brittany Maynard. Tense with a 0 ERA, a 180 whip, and 3 strikeouts. Like on fire, a tense pitcher, and they throw one there. They were asking for it. That's the 3rd home run Kerr gave up today. Hamilton up. Way outside on that slider. That was nowhere near the zone. What kind of fucking pitch was that, Maynard? Jesus Christ. What the fuck was that? Almost hits Hamilton now. 2-0. Oh, Hamilton's going to take offense to that one. Slider hangs, rope to right center. Base hit past the diving Schmidt's glove into the gap. That'll be extra bases for Hamilton. Slutty gets to it, gets it in. It is a 2-out double. 2nd double of the game for Hamilton. I'll bring up Peterson, 1 through the single. Chase the slider high out of the zone. 0-1. Little over aggressiveness there from Peterson. Roll down and then whiff through it. 0-2. Roll down. Pulled foul. Still 0-2. My day has been good. Did VBS for my church. I'm late because I just moved on in the playoffs in my Bombers franchise, so it's been a good day. Nice. Love to hear it. Leader up, hit back through the middle, base, diving play by Schmidt to keep it on the infield, and that is going to make the out at first. Nice play by Schmidt. 3 runs home, though, for the Flyers as we get an RBI single and then a 2-run homer from Barnes Wobble. 6-0 to the 8th. Gray, Connor, and Kruger coming up. Gray up 0 for 2 intense. Facing off against Benson, who got out of a inherited 2-runner jam last inning with nobody out. He got a strikeout and then a double play ball. Either way, strike called, 0-1. Slider down, that's low, 1-1. They're up and away. Fouled off late by Gray, 1-2. There's him up and in. Blew it by indoors. Second punch out for Benson, 1 down. Connor up next, 1 for 2 with a single. Slider away on the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Forcing it down, that's low, 1-1. Cutter middle in. Check strike called, 1-2. Whiffer activates. Forcing him up and away. Fouled off, still 1-2. He just got to it. Slider down and in. Holster the sword, chases it low. Third punch out for Benson, 2 down. GG to the Bombers. Congrats. Congrats indeed, buddy. That's an awesome achievement. Love to hear it. Kruger up, locked in, 1 for 3 with a single. Forcing him up on the first pitch. High ball 1. Benson locked in here. Cutter up and away. That's a strike. 1-1. Forcing it down. Low. 2-1. Sliding down and away. Pulled foul. Out of play. 2-2. Cutter up and in. High. 3-2. Nowhere near the zone. Forcing up and away. Slough liner to short. Hamilton in. Makes the basket catch. 1-2-3 inning for Benson. Bottom 8 at 6-0. Churnley, MacDonald, and Caboose coming up. Churnley 0 for 3 today in right field. I'm thinking of pinch hitting for him, and I probably will. Go ahead and hand it over here to Gustavo Mess with pinch perfect off the bench. Hitless on the air. Looking for something good to hit. Peter inside misses from Maynard. Ball 1. Slider hangs. Just missed it. 1-1. Peter middle in. Popped him up to short. Just missed it, Gustavo. Kruger barely has the move, and that's an easy first out. MacDonald up next. Catcher 1 for 3 today with a single. Way high on that heater. Nowhere near the zone for Maynard. Ball 1. Slider and a curveball inside misses. 2-0 is Maynard back to neutral mojo here. Peter up and away. Hard grounder to second. Backhanded by Schmidt to her right. Makes the play. 2 down. Base is empty for Caboose. 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. She's tense. Still. The ball up and away. Skied off the end of the bat to left center. Therefore, it is Slubby, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Maynard. To the 9th, it's 6-0. Crosby, Slubby, and Rich do up. Benson going for the 3-inning save. Here we go. Defensive sub. Coming in to play right field is going to be Bradley Stark, the rookie.
Now in the game, Bradley Stark.
Peter up and away in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Forcing me down and in. Chopper to first. Good there. Charges. Makes the play himself. 1 down. Next up, Slubby. 1 for 3 with a single. Side up and away in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Cutter down. Middle of the zone. Chop at the middle. Base hit. First hit given up by Benson out of the bullpen here. Slubby on with 1 down. Rich up next. 1 for 3 with a single. Benson no longer locked in. Cutter down the way, off the plate. Ball 1. Forcing down and in. Blooper to left field, shallow. Peterson on the run. Comes in to make the catch. 2 down. Knight bats down to the last out here. There's Schmidt. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. She's been hitting the ball well today. Cutter up and in on the first one. High, ball 1. Benson locked in again. Peter up. Strike called. 1-1. Nice pitch. Slider at the knees. Ripped foul. Out of play. 1-2. Cutter down and away. Chop to short. Hamilton charges. Throw to first. Plenty of time, and that ends the game. Furry Flyers shut out the night bats. 6-0 the final. Nice pitching today from Asiago. 6 shutout innings plus. Benson 3 innings scoreless in relief to get the save. That's his 2nd save of the year. And the Flyers offense, 2-3 spots here in the game, and that was enough to get the job done. So we shut them down, and we sweep the Nightbats season series 2-0. 6-0 the final. Not bad. No runs today for the Nightbats. They did manage 8 hits, though. The only people hitless for them were Crosby, Hackett, and Gray. For us, home runs today. Atlas Good had a solo shot to lead off the game. Swing Mustard had a 2-run homer in the first inning as well. He then also chipped in an RBI single later. Barnes Wobble had a 2-run homer to cap the scoring off there in the 7th inning after Mustard's single. GG's, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. Pitching lines, Vic Kerr, 6 2/3 innings. He didn't have a bad start, per se. He just had a little bit of bad luck. 3 homers today, 6 earned runs, 13 hits. That's basically par for the course for Vic Kerr. He falls to 0-2. Maynard inning and a third scoreless, giving up a hit in relief. For us, Asiago, 6+ innings shutout, 7 hits, 3 strikeouts. He improves to 2-1, despite being injured. And Raymond Benson, 3 innings scoreless, 1 hit given up, 3 strikeouts. He gets his 2nd save of the year and keeps his perfect ERA intact. Not bad. Swing Mustard, the player of the game, with 3 RBIs, including a 2-run homer. Barnes Wobble, a 2-run homer as well. And then Asiago with 6 quality-plus shutout innings, despite coming into this game still recovering from a shot to the head last episode. Not bad, not bad. All right, so with that win, we proved to 13-5 with 5 games left to play, or 6 games left to play. 6 games left to play. We have a 2-game lead in the division now. As the Nightbats lose, they fall to 11-8, I believe. Or no, 11-7. Ooh, plus 20 loyalty. Ooh, they're both even now. That's right. These are the 2 we've been working with as well. They both hit. Hamilton had a better day today, so he'll get the loyalty boost here. Just sorry, in the locker room. Benson did well today. Let's do Don Toss on this one, unfortunately. Since she didn't play today. Alrighty, looking around the league. A couple roster moves to report here. Actually, a bunch of roster moves to report. First up, Braden Macias, cut by the Bird Lizards for young second baseman rookie Bingo Anubis. Rodney Mullins off the False Knights. He'll be replaced by Norbert Taverna. Hector Lowe, cut by the Beasts here for Stump Duran. Maybe a nice bench infield option, maybe, moving forward. Veranda Bryan, released by the Bards here for Fowler Sandoval, the former Thumpers ace. Remington Dia, cut by the Bird Lizards. Closer will be placed by reliever Nia Yoder. Hemi Reyes to the Beast, the young outfielder, 25-year-old outfielder, replaces Alika O'Brien. And the Beast also cut shortstop Fox Good. He'll be replaced by Quick Instigate, the young catcher. Looking at that, Rodney Mullins. I don't need a starting pitcher, so I won't go after him. Hector Lowe is interesting. He might be a nice bench option for the playoffs to play behind Hamilton and Dealer. But Hefty Elliott's also on the team, so he kind of fills that role. Maybe he's not an ideal candidate. I just have Butts start just for the hell of it, I think. I don't know why. Kyrie Fury, no, she only plays shortstop. I'm not really seeing anything, like, overwhelmingly good for, like, the playoffs, so I think I'll just let them all go here. Don't need to necessarily be focusing on picking anybody up per se. I think our roster is actually very, very good as it is. Alright, so next up, next game is against the False Knights. We're going to sim that one because they're having an abysmal year this year, and we're also going to sim the game against the Trackers, both of them. Trackers are sitting at 500 right now. They're not really competing for a playoff spot. Next episode, though, we will play the Below Zeros game because they are division leader right now. So that is going to be a potential playoff preview. I'd like that. Then right now I'm gearing up to sim the Leather Wings game unless they make a late charge here. The Bionics we might play because they're actually doing well this year. And then the Tramplers, we're looking to sim that game as well because they're also not doing hot this year. But we'll see how the division standings are shaking out as we move forward. First things first, let's sim up to the next game. Nocturnals and Bards here. Nocturnals win 5-2. They needed that win. Swampers taking on the Die Bombers here. Swampers win 6-5. They managed to hang on to that one. Game behind us for best record in the conference. Riddles lose in 11 to Toucans 6-4. Leatherwings beat the Bottlenoses 4-3. The Bottlenoses are now slumping hard. Bird Lizards win 4-1 over the champs here. Beast taking on the Bionics. Despite cutting a lot of players from the roster, the Beast managed to pull off a win. Good for them. They are the worst team in the league after all. Alright, Player development, what do we got? Wild Thrower, hell no. Dive Wizard would be good. We still got a game on it, though, so no rush. This one also would be good for Atlas. Lando Benitez, Choker, hell no. Barneswobble, extra speed. I'm not going to complain about extra speed. That's her weakest attribute as well. We've got a couple games on that one, and same thing for Hamilton. So we are just going to save up this go-round. Alright, next game against the False Knights. They come in at 5-12. Newly signed Norbert Taverner will be on the mound for them, and on the mound for us will be Clarissa Arias. 1-0 with a 3.26 ERA and a 1.60 whip. The False Knights are a game behind us. We are a game ahead of them. We're on game 19 for us. For them, it's game 18. Alright, let's see how it goes here. Come on, guys. This is a team we should beat. Rally, and we lose in 12 innings, 4-3. Great job, guys. Way to lose to the worst team in the league. Y'all suck. That opens the door for the Nightbats to come back into it. The players fighting over a blingin' keychain. Who do you give it to? Let's give it to Mike. He's having a better year than Arias, I think. He's also younger, too. Plus, she had a bad start, so. Kerr or Caboose? Ooh. Both are integral parts of our offense. Let's do Caboose here, the young gun. Just farted in the locker room. Who do you put the blame on? MacDonald versus Chernley. Both have been playing well this season. Value-wise, I think Chernley's going to be the more expensive option because he's younger, so let's do MacDonald here. Alrighty, let's sim up to the next one here. Forgot to do roster moves, unfortunately. Tramplers and Below Zeros here. Below Zeros win 2-1 in 11 innings. Good win for them, as they're now tied with us for best record in the league. Dive Bombers almost rallied back against the Gold Coats. Thumpers take it on the Swampers here. Come on, Thumpers, do us a solid. And they lose in 11 innings, 6-3, as the Thumpers fall to 8-10. Trackers beat the Bionics 10-4. Good win for them. Bards win 5-4. False Knights take it on the Nice Bats here. Come on, False Knights, you beat us. You can beat them, right? No, of course not. That would make too much sense. So the Nightbats do gain a game back. Beasts then beat the Bottlenoses 5-2. Damn, the Beasts are coming up hot right now. The Leatherwings win to beat the Tramplers 5-4 on the rally. Good victory for them. Bird Lizards rally to beat the Liz Friddle 7-6. They were down 6-0. And then the Thumpers lose to the Nocturnals 5-2. The Thumpers are cold. They're going to miss the playoffs for the first time in this series, it looks like. Toucans win, extending their division lead, and the Riddles beat the Gold Coats. Okay, well, it looks like the Toucans, for all intents and purposes, have locked up the division title. 5 games left to play. They have a 4-game lead. They need one more win to officially lock it up. Below Zeros need 2 more wins to lock up theirs, and the Swampers, they need 1 more win for theirs as well. Alrighty, we're taking on the Trackers next, who come in at 10-9. I'm not feeling playing this game. I think we should sim it as well. Team's rally is set. Let's check the roster moves here real quick. Box Richards, +7 velocity for the veteran reliever. Nice. MacDonald, -3 power. Not great. Then again, she didn't have a lot of power to hit with to begin with, so no harm there. Alright, ooh, Cabooses and Goods. Oh, we have to pick. We're not going to be able to... we might be able to afford both. Let me do math real quick. 500, 7, 11, carry the 1, 5... 1. We are just short. Well, comparing the two, Atlas doesn't really need the power and contact as much as Caboose needs not only the arm, but the Dive Wizard trait. So, Caboose wins. 3 arm is 39, bonus 5 arm, not going to get it. Going for Dive Wizard now, 15% roll. Don't get lucky, though, damn, but it does max out Caboose's loyalty, so that's good. Alright, taking on the Trackers. Here's the preview for the matchup. It is right-hander Dolly McRibbons on the mound for the 10-9 Trackers. 0-1 with a 6.43 ERA and a 1.57 whip. And on the mound for us, rookie Jaden Mayer. 2-2 with a 4.79 ERA and a 1.50 whip. Let's see how this goes. Can we get that win and put the pressure on the Nightbats to match us? No, we're just going to lose again, 8-3, of course. So in the sim, the team is falling apart at the seams, and that opens the door for the Nightbats here. So let's give it their parking space. Arias, might as well. Schmidt versus Goldberg here. Okay, this is a good game against the Bionics. Looking at this, roster moves. Flutter Khan to the Riddles, replacing Sky Jock. Beast sign Orbit Ross as they cut Marigold Longstop, our former starter. Raymond Benson gains a forkball, so now he knows how to throw 4 pitches. That's awesome. Chess Hicks is cut by the Beast for Kendrick Taverna. Champs sign Hex Rago, replacing Jonathan Fields on their roster. Out there in right field, and Went Quinn goes to the False Knights. He'll replace long reliever Kareem Newton in their bullpen. All right, Nightbats win this game against the Bionics. They tie us for the division lead, and I bet you they will because they want to make it interesting. Of course they do. So we're tied atop the division again. Great. Awesome. Below Zeros win 5-1 over the Leatherwings. Die Bombers taking on the Bards here. Die Bombers win 4-3. Nocturnals win 4-0. Bottlenoses lose to the False Knights actually 9-8. Thumpers taking on the Bird Lizards. Thumpers lose 2-1 as they lost their 3rd straight game here in the Sim. Beasts win 3-0 as they've won their 3rd game in a row. Gold Codes beat the Swampers 6-5. And then the Bards beat the Toucans 8-6. So the Toucans division is still alive with 4 games left to play. They have a 3-game lead. Below Zeros have a 3-game lead with 4 games left to play. We are tied with 4 games left. And the Swampers have a 2.5-game lead with... They're at 3 games left to play. So there's still... No division titles have been locked up just yet. So we are playing the Below Zeros next episode. This is going to be a good matchup. I think we should play this one. And then it's against the Leatherwings, the Bionics, and the Tramplers. So depending on how things go, we could be playing multiple games this regular season. And I think, actually, next episode we should do a doubleheader. We should play the Below Zeros and the Leatherwings in that episode to see how the team fares. Because right now this has come down to the wire. And I think for our best bang for our buck here, we're going to do doubleheader and then doubleheader to end the season to see how things swing in the division standings chase. Because I didn't expect this to be close. I really thought we were going to beat the 2 crappy teams in the False Knights and the Trackers, and we would just cruise to a 3-game lead with 4 games left to play. But unfortunately, that's not how it goes. Our team is choking hard in the Sim, it appears, as Dontos blew it, and then Mayor got blown out by the Trackers. So, yeah, that's not great. Thanks, guys. Looking around, we did roster moves already. Let's see, player development. What do we got? No wild thrower. Ooh, cannon arm for Churnley in the outfield. That would be amazing. Long toss for Peterson. She already has a pretty decent arm, so that's not as enticing. Choker's stupid. Speed for Barneswobble. That's lovely. 30% chance to expire on that, so I think we'll grab that. This one for Hamilton has 1 game on it, so we have time. Okay. Let's grab this one for Barneswobble then. 2 speed to 55. Bonus 4 speed. Does not get it, but her loyalty will max out here. Perfect. Good job, Mimi. Okay. Then next out, we'll grab this one for Churnley, and then we'll see. We will have enough for this one for Hamilton, so we'll grab both of them. Nice. That's going to be fun. All right, so let's set the lineup for next episode, and we'll call it a day. All righty. How's it looking? Kerr is tense. Stark is tense again. Shocking. Churnley will play right. Caboose is tense at second base. You know what? I'm going to have Good play second base, and I'm going to bring Hefty Elliott in. He's going to play first base next episode. I like that. Giving them a shot. Plus, Good's arm is perfectly fine for a second baseman, and his fielding is still pretty good, too, so I'm not worried about that. We could move Hamilton to third. Barneswobble could move to second, but her arm's just too good. I need her arm at third base, so... Alright, yeah, I think that's what we'll do for next episode. Kerr has to play because I don't have a backup center fielder right now with Stark being tense, so kind of stuck with it at this point. Alrighty, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Big win today in the game that we played as we shut out the Nightbats 6-0, keeping our undefeated streak against them in the regular season alive, as we're a perfect 5-0 against them across 2 regular seasons. But we then lost the next 2 games in the Sim to the bottom feeder False Knights and then the just meandering Trackers. So we have choked away our 2-game division lead. The Nightbats won both of their games against the False Knights and the Trackers. Or the Bionics and the False Knights, who are, again, bottom dwellers. So they are now tied with us atop the division with 4 games left to play. So next episode will be a doubleheader against the division leading below zeros, and then the middle of the road Leather Wings to see if we can extend our division lead and maybe put all the pressure on them and make them choke. If not, we'll then play another doubleheader after that in the regular season finale, the episode following after that one, to determine who will be the champion for year number 2 in the series in year 5 here in the league. But what I do know for sure, there will be a new champion in the Green Nachos League, as right now the Thumpers are on a 5-game losing streak. They've gone to 8-12, and they are 1 game away from having their first losing season in franchise history. They, right now, are going to miss the playoffs at the rate they're going. If they can win out, they'll have a shot. All the pressure on them next episode to deliver. That's going to do it for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you guys want to come over and watch the games live before they're posted. And also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. Shout outs to One Boy and Shenable for tuning in during the stream and chatting with me. Love hearing from you guys as always. I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One. Signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be. Have a good night, guys. See you later.